Hello everybody, this is Gavin speaking. Next we will learn the fillers. And from here we can find out this is the filler options, the filler strips. And from here we can find out these 4 series of fillers. And the first series is for the normal fillers. For the normal fillers, the first 4 types, these 4 types, we call it special material fillers. Special material fillers. We just drag inside, for example, this one. For this kind of filler, the material is special material. That means we can use a special melamine and also the UV lacquer for these fillers. We just click the fillers. Okay, left click to select the fillers and then right click. From here, this is the materials. Here is all the first option is the special door material, and this is the special melamine, all these 3 colors. And here this is for the UV lacquer. This is another kind of door materials, UV lacquer. So that means for this kind of fillers, for these 4 series fillers, the material can choose the special door materials, means the special melamine and also the UV lacquers. Okay, and if we double click to select these fillers, and then we select the whole part, including the front filler and also include the back side, this assistant panels, and then right click, and from here this material. Through this way we can find out this is all the normal CAXA material. This is the melamine, normal melamine, and here is some pure color, some other colors, and also can be lacquer finish, and also can be wood veneer. Okay, suppose we choose the normal melamine and these gray colors, these colors. And from here we can see the front filler, the color is not changed, cannot change it. We only can change the material of these support panels. So that means for these 4 series, the front filler, the material only can be the special melamine colors and also can be the UV lacquer, cannot be the normal CAXA materials. Okay, this is the first L-shaped fillers. Once we double click from the right side, we can see the information of these fillers, like the width and the height, and also the depth of these fillers. We can change to be 150. Now this depth is changed, and here this is the thickness of the front fillers, can be 18 and also can be 25, means the thickness of the front fillers. And this is the information about the assistant panel. This is assistant panel. We can choose yes or none-C. If none-C means without assistant panels, yes. And this is information of these assistant panels, because from here we can find out this assistant panel is 1 piece, and we can also customize to be 2 pieces or 3 pieces. Suppose we choose customize, and then here is the size. This is the left size for them, 200. Now we can see this assist panel is included 2 parts, the left part and the right part. For the left part, this one, the width is 200. But usually for the assist panel, we just choose the default option VBK. Okay, this is for the first unit for the L-shaped special door material fillers. Next one is for the clockwise fillers. We just drag inside, and from here this is only 1 panel and without the assistant panels. We call this clockwise fillers, and also the material is a special melamine material and UV lacquer. And from here this is the information of these fillers, the size and also the thickness. The next one is for the side fillers. After we drag inside, we can find out for this kind of fillers is fixed in the side panel of this cabinet, and also the material is a special melamine material and UV lacquer. This is the information, the size informations, and this one is for the range information. We can design by 1 piece or design by 2 pieces. Suppose if the height is over than 2.4 meters, suppose 2.9 meters. And then he remount out there's some mistakes, so the size is oversized. So that's why we must divide this filler into 2 parts. So from here it means the first option means no division. The second one is divide by 2 parts. This one is 3 parts. Here we just choose 2 parts is enough. And here this is the height of the bottom part. We can make to be 900, 800 suppose. Now we can find out this fillers is included 2 parts. The bottom part is 800. The top part is 2 meters. Okay, this is for the third panel fillers. The next one is for the L-shaped fillers. But this L-shaped fillers is not fixed in the top, it's fixed in the side of the cabinet. And from here we can set in the size, the width and the height and all the information of these fillers. And the front filler, the material is also special melamine material and UV lacquer. But the back side, this is assist panels. For assist panels can be the normal CAXA material. For example, we just double click, and from here, this is all the material information, the CAXA materials. Suppose we choose the red colors, this one. And then for this support panel, the material will be changed, but the filler cannot change it. If we want to change the filler materials, we only select the filler is enough, and then right click for the materials. This is a special door materials for melamine and also UV lacquers. And the double click, from here we can set in the positions of these assist panels. Can be in the right side and also can be left side. Okay, if you don't need this filler assist panels, here is another option. We can choose yes or nothing. If nothing means without this assist panel. Next we go for this rest fillers. For these fillers, the material can be the normal CAXA material and also can be PVC materials. Suppose the first down is the top fillers, the L-shaped top fillers we drag inside. Once we double click, select these fillers and right click from here the materials. These are all the normal CAXA materials. Suppose we choose the gray colors. And here from here we can see all the top fillers is changed, the material is changed, include the assist panel and also include the front fillers. But for this front filler, we also can choose the PVC materials. We just select this filler and right side the material. From here we can find out all the normal PVC material is available. We can choose the PVC material for these front fillers. Can be the grade A, grade B or grade C. Suppose we choose this one and then OK. So now we can see the front filler, the color and the material is changed. So that means for this kind of fillers, the material can be the normal CAXA material and also can be the PVC materials. This for the top fillers, and this one is similar, is for the side fillers, just fixed in the side of the cabinet. From here is the size, the total size and the division informations. And here is this information of these assist panels. And this is not very difficult. Our designer can just try it by ourselves. Will be key. And here I want to say is for this filler, this is a little bit different. The structure is different. For this filler, we just drag inside, and from here we can see first we double click to select the fillers, and in the right side this is the information, right? Information, the width is 28, and this is the gray color. We cannot change the width. And here is the height. The height of the filler from 35 to 2.4 meter, and this is the thickness of this assist panels, because this panels is assist panels. This panel is assist panels and the thickness is 80 mm. If we choose 80 mm, the total width of these fillers is 28, cannot change it. But if we change the thickness of this assist panel to be 25 mm, and then the total width of this filler is 40 mm, cannot change it. Okay, and from here you can see this is assist panel, and in the front side, actually in the front side, this is just the edge bendy, special edge bendy materials. Here, this is special edge bendy. Just the width of this edge bendy can be 40 or 28. The width of this edge bendy can be 40 or 28 mm. So that means in the job site, we just cutting this size, cutting this area, cutting the filler, we cutting the edge bendy will be key. To cut the edge bendy to adjust the size. Okay, if we choose the normal stud fillers, like this one, if we choose the normal stud fillers in job site, if we want to adjust the size, we must cut in the fillers. Okay, cutting the filler is more difficult than cutting the edge bendy, because this edge bendy, the material just PVC, is very easy to cut in. So this is special structure fillers. Next is for the top fillers. It's just fixed on the top panels. For this filler is also without the assist panel. We call this is crosswise fillers. Next is for the stud filler with the bottom panels. We drag inside. And if we change the elevation to be the height to be 800, elevation to be to change elevation. And from here we can see for this filler we are automatically with the bottom panel. So that means if we design some wall cabinet or top cabinet, we choose this kind of fillers in the side of wall cabinet or top cabinet, because from the bottom side we still add this assist panel to cover the gap between the cabinet to the wall. So this is a stud filler with the bottom panels. The last one is for this 4H fillers. Drag inside. And if we double click from the right side, this information, the width, depth, and height. This is similar with some other normal cabinet. And here, this is the information of these 4 stud fillers. This for the left stud fillers, we can choose yes or non-C. If it's non-C, means without the left fillers. This for right, left, right, and this for the back. Back side, we can choose non-C or choose yes. Then the back filler is come out. So that means from here you can set in the information of the fillers for the 4 side fillers. And from here, this for the divergent information. This means the front filler, the divergent information, we can choose no divergent or 2-part or 3-part. If we choose 2-part, and then this is the size, okay, of the left part, we can make 200 or 100. Some other size is also available. Means we divide these fillers to be 2-part. And this is for the assist panel information. We can select the assist panel, and we also can delete the assist panels. For example, the front means only the front filler we need assist panels. For some other filler is without the assist panels. Usually for these assist panels, we just follow the default option with OK. Next, we go to the next series is for the decorative fillers. For these decorative fillers, actually we only have 4 types. The first one and the second one, these 2 is for one series. The same style, the same code. So the code is YSB090Z. This for the horizontal, but for this one is for vertical. For these 2 is the same style for one series. This 2 is another series, just the style is different, so we have another special code. And this 2 is also another series. This 2 is also another series. So totally we have 4 series. And for this kind of fillers, decorative fillers is usually used for the built-in wardrobes. For example, in this area, we design the built-in wardrobe inside, and from the 2D plan we can see for this size, the width is 2 meter, and the depth is 600. In this area, we can design some built-in wardrobes. For example, if we design the sliding door wardrobes inside, and this one we can put inside and setting the size. Because as we know, the distance between this space is 2 meters, the width is 2 meters, so the width of this cabinet will change to be around, for example, 1980. We leave some gap in the left or right. Like this, and also the height we make 2.4 meters, and then we set the inside information. For example, inside we just make the standard inside structure will be key. And then in this left, right, and the top side, we can add some decorative fillers, because this wardrobe is for the built-in wardrobes. So from here, the filler, the second option is for decorative fillers. For example, we just choose the first series. Here is for the vertical decorative fillers. Drag inside. Because for these fillers we have a special style, so that means the width cannot change it. The width cannot change it. We only can change the height. Suppose here the height will make to be 2.4 meters. And for this filler, we do not need the assist panels. No need assist panels, and then drag inside to change the positions. Okay, and copy another one. So this is the two side fillers. In the top side, there's another filler, we call it horizontal fillers. So this one, the width to be 2120 mm. Then we change the, okay, and then for these top fillers, we also can delete the assistant panels without assistant panels. And then for this wardrobe, we can add the sliding door, generated tricks. So this is for the built-in wardrobes, and in this left and right and the top side we design the decorative fillers. Okay, for some other decorative fillers is the same, just the style, the shape is different. And if we want to change the colors of these decorative fillers, we just left click to select the fillers and right click the materials. From here, this is all the available PVC material for this decorative filler. Because for all these decorative fillers, the material is PVC, so that means the finished material should be PVC, and then the color will be changed. And from here, this is the right side. This is the size information and the assist panel information for these fillers. Okay, and from here we can see all these fillers. The top filler and the side filler is joined 90 degrees. That means the top filler covers the side filler, or the side filler covers the top fillers. So that means these two fillers is 90 degree joint. But sometimes if we want to change this filler joint type to be 45 degree, then we can choose this kind of fillers. Okay, this one is for YSB090Z. This one is actually the same with the first series. Okay, just for the first series, these two is separate, but for this series is combined together. And the joint type is 45 degree joint. So we just drag inside for this decorative fillers. And then we change the size, the depth to be 600 and the height to be 2.4 meter. The width is 2 meter. And then change the positions. Go inside, then we begin. So this is the built-in wardrobe with the decorative filler. Okay, after we understand the first type, for the second type and the third type, and for some other decorative fillers, actually the operation is similar. We just tried ourselves with BK. Just notice for this kind of filler, decorative fillers is used for some built-in wardrobes, and for this series is for separate. The top filler and the side filler is separate, and this is for 90-degree joint. But for this 4 series, it's combined together, and the joint degree is 45 degrees. Next, we go to the next series is for the arc top fillers. For arc top fillers, actually this is matched with the arc cabinet. For example, from here we add the arc cabinet, this one, and then we can set in the size, the width, the depth, and also the height. And then in the top side, if we want to add the fillers, we can choose the filler from here, the arc top fillers, this one. And then we can change the size. The size should be the same with this cabinet size. The width should be 330. The depth should be 600. And the radius also should be the same radius. So we should also change the radius from the 300 to 200 to make the same shape with this arc cabinet. And we also can change the height from here. So this for the arc top fillers. Okay, this for the left and the right, and this one is for half circle top fillers. And this for some other style. And next we go for the platform. Here is all the platform options. For example, the first one, after we drag inside, we can see this is the total size, and from here this is the second type of this platform. We also can change the total size, and the difference between these two platforms is the first one with the top panel, but the second one is without the top panels. So this is the only one difference. And then the third platform is with some special shape. For example, in this area we cut the corner, and in this area we also cut the corner. And from here, this is the total size, and from here we can set in the cutting size. For example, make it to be 100. So that means for this part, the cutting width to be 100. This is also 100. So this means for cutting depth 100. From here, this is another cutting size for this part. The number 3 and the number 4, actually these two is the similar, and the number 4 is the cutting in the back and the middle side. That's the cutting position is different. All this platform is similar. Our designer can just drag inside and try to change the size and change the cutting positions, and also the cutting size will be key. Here I want to say it for this one. This one, the material is not wood material, it's special material. We call this material metal brushed bronze materials. And we only can change the width and the depth. For the height, we cannot change it. And we also can add some LED light in the front. For example, here this is the LED light. From this side, this is all the LED light informations. This means the front LED. We can choose yes or non-see. If non-see means in the front side, this without this LED light. This for the left. choose yes, and from here we can see the left side we have LED light. So this for the front, left, right, and this for the back side. 4 sides the light informations, and this one is for the driver, because if we add the light, usually we also need to add the driver to connect to this light. The next type is for the platform with the foot and adjust legs. From here, we also can see for this kind of platform, we only can change the width and the depth. For the height, this cannot change it because we cannot change the height of this adjust leg, and also cannot change the height of this keyboard, because in front of the adjust leg, we use the keyboard to cover this adjust leg. And for this keyboard, the material is a silver aluminum. The color is silver colors. And for this aluminum keyboard, we also can choose the LED light informations. This means yes, and then for nothing means without the light. Choose yes with the light, and here also the driver information. Once we choose the LED light, and here this option is come out, it reminds us to choose the driver. And from here, this is the total size, and this one the thickness of the left side panel and the right side panels. For example, the left side panel will make to be 36. Now we can see this left side panel, the thickness will be changed. The last platform is similar, just the front side and back side is both visible. So that means in the front side and the back side, we both with the adjust leg and with the aluminum keyboard to cover this adjust leg. So this is the only one difference between this one and this one.